Hey there everybody, how's it going? It's me, Josh. I'm bringing you another storm chase video for May 24th, 2025. The setup was an outflow boundary that was draped across western portions of Oklahoma, and which was the initiating factor for supercells that evening. Now, supercells did go up, but unfortunately, due to the dryline arcing and southwest 850s, dry air was intruding into the area, bringing more of a stout cap than was predicted on the models, and because of this, storms struggled to maintain themselves, and also they stayed elevated. A supercell did go up around Roll, Oklahoma that evening, which I went to, and unfortunately, due to that capping, the storm stayed relatively elevated. Now, it did try to route to the surface initially, as you could tell that there was turning in the winds, at least from radar perspective, but that radar was scanning significantly above the surface. The National Weather Service did end up issuing a tornado warning for that storm, but I was under that storm pretty much the entire time. And I didn't really have any view of what you would call a wall cloud or anything like that. Now, on radar, it looked like, on velocities, it did look like it was rotating. But I was using Frederick radar because it was kind of in between Vance, Frederick, OKC, and Amarillo. So there wasn't really a good radar to use for that storm. And Frederick was scanning at like 10,000 above the surface. And at that point, it was rotating, you could see it, so maybe they issued the warning for it just in case. The storm itself, being under it, you could tell that it was elevated and it was struggling to route to the surface, and that was probably because of the dry air that was intruding from behind the dry line, because you had those southwesterly 850s. Outside of that storm, though, it had a beautiful updraft, but there was really no tornado potential the entire time. There was almost no surface flow, no nothing. I know a lot of people complained about bad chaser convergence. Fortunately, I took some back roads and didn't really have to deal with chaser convergence until I got east of Strong City. But for the most part, I stayed out of the chaser convergence. But nothing to write home about that storm. So I have some videos that I'm going to post after this. So stick tuned for that. And I do appreciate you guys listening. So stick tuned for more J&E in the future. I have a couple projects to mind that I want to do, especially with time lapse and storm structure. So we'll see how this the rest of the year goes. Thank you.